Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Lisa and this is Growing on Vancouver Island. Today we're going to do another round of starting seeds in milk jugs. So let's go see what we're going to start today. Here we have the seeds we'll be starting today. We've got 2 varieties of pumpkin, 1 variety of sunflower, some bell pepper seeds, 2 varieties of marigold, some zinnias, and some snapdragons. So here's what you'll need for this project. A potting mix or starter seed mix, some milk jugs or water bottles, seeds of your choice, scissors and an X-Acto knife, a permanent marker, and some duct tape. So let's get planting. So first I'm going to show you how to create your milk jug and your water bottle planters. First you want to cut an incision midway down the milk jug. Using a sharp cutting tool, probably an X-Acto knife would work the best. Planters started, and now we want to make some drainage holes in the bottom. Doesn't really matter how many you have, as long as you've got a few that are decent enough to get the water out. So here we have our drainage holes on our milk jug, and our planter is ready to go. Now let's make a water bottle planter. So first we will start with our drainage holes in the bottom. Next, we're going to make a cut in the middle. It doesn't really matter where you do your cut. And here we have our planter, ready to plant. So let's get started. So now you want to take your planter that we just constructed and fill it with about 1/2 to 3/4 full with a seed starting mix or a potting mix. Any of those type of things will work. Something nice and light and airy is what you want. You don't want any dense soils. This mix that I'm using is actually from the local Dollarama. There's nothing wrong with using dollar store soils, so just keep that in mind if you're on a budget. So we'll go about 1/2 to 3/4 in our little planter, and that should be enough. I'll just show you how much that looks like. And now we'll fill our water bottle. And that should be enough soil in this little container. So let's get to planting. First, we're going to plant our sunflower seeds. There's just a few left in this package from another project. So let's plant them. Got about 8 or so in here. I think we're just going to space them out. These seeds are pretty small, so I'm going to put 1 in each corner to start. Then another layer towards the middle, kind of going in a square fashion. And the remaining seeds I'm going to pop into the middle. Sort of press them into the soil lightly with your finger. And now we are going to top this with something called vermiculite. This is vermiculite, and I'll show you what it looks like. you've never seen it before. So very light and airy. And this is supposed to reduce mold and mildew. This is my first year actually doing this form of seed starting, so I haven't encountered that. I don't know if it happens in our weather, but it certainly could. So vermiculite is quite a good idea, I have learned. So now all there is to it is water it in. Here in the Pacific Northwest, we'll probably only need to water these once since they're going outside and we get so much rain. And next, we want to close up our milk jug. We want to throw a label on. These are sunflower variety tile. So sunflower tail. And that's it. This one is ready to go. So now we're going to repeat that with our little water planter. So for this one, I am going to be sowing one of our pumpkin seeds. They call it squash, I call it pumpkin. This one is called Long Island cheese. And in here, I'm only going to be putting 2 seeds because this is such a tiny little planter. And hopefully they germinate, because 2 is not a lot, but we're going to hope that at least 50% of it germinates. So we've got them tucked in. We're just going to add a little handful of vermiculite. Give this little container a dab of water. Close it up with some nice duct tape. And we're going to label it. This is a pumpkin called Long Island cheese. And now we're going to repeat the same process with our remaining milk jugs. Going to be all for today. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Have a lovely day.